How's it going, Variable Traders? BrendonD here. So, looking at GE, the news was downgrade by Deutsche Bank, brought the stock into play, gap down a little bit below the 9 EMA, consolidation here. Other than that, just previous day high, low, and closes in terms of daily levels, and kind of a few bottoms here, and not a whole lot going on. But look at the 5-minute opening range. We see a nice close below VWAP, small wick, not too extended. Nice price action on the 1 minute as well. And I want to work on just taking well executed trades. So I wanted to get a pullback, preferably at VWAP. Didn't happen. Got a pullback at the 9 EMA. And the reason I went in there and didn't wait till VWAP was because this whole week I was missing setups because I was trying to get like an A1 pullback. It just wasn't happening. So I tried to settle for something good. It doesn't have to be perfect, and then you could still catch the move. So what happened was at a stop above this 20, target was low of day. So a risk reward of 1-to-1. If I could see that in a setup, I'm taking it. And preferably on a decent pullback, which that was. So what happened was a little bit of hammer, kind of chopping between the VWAP and holding the 9 moving average. So not the best, and I got stopped out to the penny. I couldn't believe it. I didn't give up. Thought it was just a spike up. It can happen. So I went short again. Once I started selling off these 2 bearish candles here below the moving average, thought, okay, it snapped back to VWAP like I thought. I just didn't have the right entry and I got stopped out. So I went short. Same target was low a day, and my stop was above this 20 again. Once again, risk reward 1-to-1. So went for it again and covered a little bit at low a day. Moved, stopped at break even after my first cover. Waited for the next leg down. Cracked low a day. Covered a little more. And just really not off any technicals, just based off on a nice move from what we've seen in the previous few minutes price action where it could bounce to. So I just covered on the way down and saw a big bullish candle here. Not the best sign. I thought it may bottom out in reverse. So it bounced off the 9 but then sold off again. So I said, okay, it's making higher lows. Let's get out. So 3 scalets, I was done. And I think it was Peter that was holding it for even longer, which was great. I just, after my first trade, I didn't want to chance. I wanted to get rid of these losses and come back here. And it was fine. I mean, we had a bullish candle here, and it was perfectly logical to get out. Anyway, so what I noticed here was a lot of wicks, a lot of bottom buying here. Double 5-minute bottom, double 1-minute bottom, which are this 1-minute candle is the low of this 5-minute candle, and this 1-minute candle is the low of this 5-minute candle. So really strong, really nice bottom here. Went long after the volume was coming in, crack of the 9. It didn't quite correct the 20, but after this bottom, I thought that was enough conviction to take it long. So I went long there. Target was VWAP, stop was low a day. Once again, risk reward 1-to-1, and it didn't do what I thought it would. It chopped up, but it didn't hit VWAP. I said, that's odd. I mean, it seems like that's where traders were going to take it, but you never know. So held my stop, rode through this pullback here, said, okay, it may retest this area, but as long as it doesn't break low a day, I think a lot of traders are going to hold out through it. And it looks like they did. Made a little bottom here, then popped up again. Another double 5-minute bottom. So I said, all right, it's looking better now. Looking like I thought it would do that. And it cracked the 50, got out some at VWAP. And the next scale I wanted to get it at the 20. I didn't want to cover at the 9 because it was so close to VWAP. I figured, let's hold out. So I did cover the wrist around the 20 area, and then as soon as it cracked the 20, I said, you know what, that's 3 scale outs, decent run. Was in that trade for about almost a half an hour, and that was my trade on GE. So I want to work on my faster trading, my scalping abilities, and saw a triple 1-minute bottom. Nice wicks down here. Thought this would be a good base. Let's try to have a target for VWAP. Where's my entry? So I entered on this daily level there, just after this bullish booster candle right here, and said, okay, as a risk reward of 1-to-1, let's go. So I entered there, covered a little bit of VWAP. The next was at this 20, and I like to do 3 scales between 3 and 4. And so I saw it sell off here, kind of stopped, went back again, but a lower high in the 1 minute, and really did not look great. I believe Andrew was in this trade as well. He got out around this time. And so last bit was here when I thought it was starting to lose its consolidation and going to flag down. And it did, but I got it just before I break even, so I made money on all my exits, and that was my AMD trade.